Well, good afternoon. What we have here is today's forecast. Right, today's forecast. So, on today's forecast, what do we have? Shall I start left to right? All right, in a time of color. Okay. So, what we have here is the Eight of Cups, the Lovers, Knight of Wands, Justice, Hangman, and Tower. That's on your right side. Right. And I'll give you the cards for the left side. That would be Strength, a Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So, what I'm gathering is these are these personal reads? Am I supposed to read this or make a connection? Well, of course, you're not supposed to tell yourself your right hand what your left hand is doing. And it's been a lot of talk about what's been going on with amongst all of it, all of you. No one is choosing a side, is what's taking place. It's continuously, you guys are continuously running back and forth in between. Between the two sides. So that's why nothing's being solved. It's a lot of, like I said, back and forth. Who, and when something gets quieted on one side, the other side runs over and agitates it. So then when it gets started, then it goes over there to the other side and starts criticizing it, right? Right. Being an antagonist, right. Right, then running and hiding his hand like he didn't do anything, right. Being an agitator, excuse me, and then being an antagonistic person towards the people they agitated, right. Right. So that's what's taking place. Agitants are becoming antagonists as well. They're agitating and then they're going over and then messing with the person that they've agitated with a whole different group. Right. Right. So, nothing will be solved. Nothing is solved because of this particular behavior. I'm so tired, y'all. It's time now for those that are on the left side to make the choice to move ahead. It's time for you to take a good hard look at yourself and make the choice to move along. Those on the left hand side, because those on the left hand side are staying in an uproar continuously with each other because of the right hand side. So the left hand side needs to just go ahead and disperse and move on with your life. It's time to disperse and move on with your life. Whatever the situation is that has grouped y'all together, it's time to move away from that situation. To drop that situation altogether. Don't even think about it, worry about it, concern yourself with it any longer. Let that situation just die out your life, period. Act like you never knew it. And move on with your life and rebuild and repair your life. Because this adjutant on the right is going to keep running over here as long as you want to participate in this realm of fighting against whoever it is you guys are bothering, right? On the right side, of course, there's a lot of imbalances, and there's a lot of chemical imbalances. And the chemical imbalances are due to the partying, the bullshit, and the drugs. The lean, the Percocets, the Mollies, the Sherm, whatever you was, right, the crunchies, all that stuff, the crack and the weed, whatever you guys do, I don't know. Like I said, the hallucinogens and stuff like that. that you guys have been taking all over these years. Yeah, that's why your minds are so childish, and why you have totally cracked and think that what's wrong is good and what's good is wrong. Because you've lived wrong for so long, you're in a paradigm. You've lived wrong for so long, you think that what you're doing is correct. But you're actually hiding in the shadows doing what you're doing, unless you're amongst your own type. So you know what you're doing is wrong, but you're justifying it because you hang amongst other people who, a large group of people who accept what you do, right? And that's why you're running back and forth to the other, running over there agitating the other group, because the other group, when they begin to see that there is no progress, this thing is not worth it, you run over there and you begin to agitate them to get them started again. And it's not necessarily about the actual problem, the original issue. You just find something and start like, oh, somebody over there, right? They got the iller afro than you. So then now everybody over here mad talking about, yo, I gotta get my afro tight, right? So, and then they go over there. Now, this group over here don't even have afros, right? But this group over here got a lot of afros in it. Not everybody have afros, but it's a lot of afros. So now you done agitated some people over some hair. Right. Over some weight. Over a brand of clothing, sneakers, whatever. A certain color lipstick, nail polish, right? This is what people are getting agitated and irritated over. Right. And allowing themselves to be taken down over. That beat tighter than yours. Guess what? Somebody always going to be tighter than the tightest person. Right. That's what I'm saying. God tighter than me. Jesus tighter than me. But it just depends on what realm I'm dealing in. Right. Well, spiritually. Right. Jesus is tighter than me. God is tighter than Jesus and I. Right. But when it comes to singing, I ain't the tightest singer. Right. When it comes to wrestling, I ain't the tightest writer. When it comes to gunplay, I ain't the tightest shooter. Right. When it comes to doing splits, I ain't the tightest splitter. Right. That's what I'm saying. It depends. Yeah, I stay in my realm and be the tightest. Right. So that's basically what it is going on with you guys. That's today's forecast, right? Today's forecast is you guys sitting around trying to see how you can be an adjutant and um, antagonizer, right? You guys are sitting around figuring out how you can get on somebody's nerves for the entire weekend because you guys have nothing to do with yourselves, right? And that's the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles, right? Y'all sitting around trying to figure out a way to get on somebody's nerves all weekend long because you yourself have nothing to do. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, Judgment. Right, y'all about to, right, but I'm calling y'all on y'all bullshit, right? That mean I'm calling you on your bullshit. I'm letting you know quite early that the people that you are bothering, Empress, I'm calling you on your bullshit. Empress, Page of Wands, letting y'all know y'all childish as hell. And I'm about to tell you with the Two of Swords is the people y'all about to bother, they're not about to be having y'all bullshit, right? Ace of Pentacles, they got the message. Two of Cups, that avoid any type of bullshit this weekend. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, because nobody's in the mood to be agitated every day, all day. Sometimes when somebody got their weekend, that's what they want, their weekend, Nine of Pentacles, so that they can decompress. Wheel of Fortune, so they can decompress, right? See how the cards follow what I'm saying? Right. So they can decompress. Right. My cards gave me the conversation, didn't they? Right. So that they can decompress. Yeah, this just says the Hierophant, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. It just breaks your heart that I'm just so in tune with God. Right. That's all right, though. And that I'm so in tune with my gifts, Three of Wands. Right. That's all right, though. Ten of Swords. That's okay. I won't always need these gifts. Right. They're temporary. Eight of Pentacles. Right. Amen. King of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Right. As long as there's a whole bunch of mess and folly, I will have these gifts. Right. Four of Wands. When all this stuff is over with, God will remove those gifts from me. Temperance card. So stop being jealous over me. High Priestess. Right. Because death card, I will not always have these gifts, right? Don't need them, right? It will be death to this old world, and a new world will be brought forth. Knight of Cups, right? That's why you shouldn't thirst for something, the world card. Because, right, the Chariot, you're killing yourself, and ten of Wands, you're killing yourself and killed yourself over something that's only temporary for myself and for this world, right? Because God and Jesus is taking over, right? So me as a human being, us as 144, we're not needed. That's why we can go off and live our lives, right? That Ten of Wands, he going off living his life, right? That Chariot card showed God and Jesus ushering themselves in, right? The World card, hey, this belongs to God now, right? We did our job, right? We're no longer front and center, right? With that World card, that means we're no longer front and center, 144. God and Jesus are here, the Chariot. So now 144 can go and live their lives, Ten of Wands, right? And that was the flip side of it, right? Because I told y'all, right, y'all was killing yourselves for a gift that, right, is only temporary, that God and Jesus will be here, so there's no need for those gifts, right? Seven of Swords. I know you mad, son. I know you mad, son. I know you looking back like, damn, I really did that to myself. Absolutely. And God said you only have yourself to blame with that Seven of Swords, right? With that Seven of Swords. King of Swords, God said you only have yourself to blame with that Seven of Swords, right? Hermit card. He said, I gave you many, many, many warnings, right? But you chose to close yourself off to anything that he had to say. Hermit card and Four of Wands. You closed yourself off from anything that he had to say because you wanted to be sneaky with that Seven of Wands and do what you wanted to do and come up against somebody higher body, King of Swords, right? For their possessions. Four of Wands, right? Sun card saying, damn Skippy. That's exactly what they did, right? Right, Sun card saying, damn Skippy. That's exactly what you guys did. So I'm going to go ahead and end that. And just let you know that with that Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, at the bottom of that deck, the Seven of Cups, is saying that it was all a dream. With that Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's saying what it's saying. Right, totally broke. And I'm talking about the Rider-Waite, the original Rider-Waite versions. Right. It was all a dream. Right. You're totally broke. Right. And about to meet your maker. Right. Whatever situation your maker is, right? You're going to have to be recompensed for it, right? With that Five of Wands and that Ace of Swords. And all these are at the bottom of the deck. It's just saying you brought all this stuff upon yourself and you must be recompensed for it in whatever manner, right? There's justice is going to come upon you, right? Because Seven of Cups, it was all a dream. Three of Pentacles, you spent everything you had chasing someone else's dream. Five of Wands, right? You was chasing somebody else's dream, creating all kinds of havoc in their life, and Ace of Swords, you must pay for that, right? Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that there, right? Did you guys enjoy the mirror video? I'm not sure, it goes with the Hennessy thing, I believe, wasn't it? The Hennessy commercial, the little thing where they were, okay, well, right. Enjoy yourselves, right? Enjoy the Hennessy, right? Enjoy the Hennessy, very special. I think Miss Dot may do a read today. I'm not sure, but we shall see. Ta-ta for now.